friends, and welcome back to my homestead. This is middle of the summer and I need to prune my petunia flowers that are growing in my pots. Have this ever happened to you when you purchase in May for Mother's Day or something like that, Memorial Day, you buy this beautiful big pot of petunias and they blossom beautifully, lots of foliage, lots of bloom, and then all of a sudden they begin to grow very lengthy, very little flowers, and they're almost like dying out. Well, there is a way to rejuvenate that. So my beautiful sister, who is a great gardener, taught me that you can prune them midsummer and fertilize them midsummer. Some of you may argue with me and say, well, you know, when I planted them in the spring, I used potting soil that said that is enough fertilizer for 3 months. Okay, but I can tell you it doesn't work. It's not enough, and you need to add more fertilizer in the mid of the summer. So because a lot of time the rainwater washes down, your watering washes down. So I'm going to prune them, cut them down, and they may look a little ugly for next week or so, but then they're gonna return back to bloom, grow new foliage, new flowers, and they're gonna last all the way into September, sometimes even longer, depends on the weather. So let me show you what's going on when they get lengthy. So this is what's going on. They getting kind of sparse, very tall, very long, and there are not many flowers left on them. Instead, there are a lot of dead of them turning into seed, and we really need to prune this. And I know it's gonna sound like very painful procedure, but it must be done. So today I'm going to be pruning them and I'm going to be fertilizing them. All right, so I know that it's going to feel very painful, and I'm going to be cutting off a lot. So I'm going to be taking down this length all the way down to the pot, just like this. And you can save these little ones if you want to, bring them in a house, put them in your flower vase or something like that. But I'm just going to be trimming them just like this. And like I said, about a week and a half, this may look pretty ugly, okay, and painful, but we have to remove all of these dead things, giving them a chance to grow new stems, new blossoms, okay? And just like this, I'm gonna leave probably about, I don't know, this is coming from here, I'm gonna leave about this much of the plant. So I don't know, what is this, about 10 inches? All right, but the rest I'm just gonna be trimming it all down. If there are any dead leaves, remove them. Okay, and the plant feels very dry, even though I just watered it the other day, yesterday morning. But I feel that maybe because there are not enough nutrients anymore in the soil, that the plant sucks up all the water to stay alive. Yeah, this is quite painful procedure, cutting off live stalks. Okay, so I trimmed it all up, cleaned it all up, and I'm going to water this first. All right, because before you fertilize, it's important that the soil is moist. Okay. You can fertilize with whatever you like, and if you don't use organic, you can use as simple as 10-10-10, but I like to use organic fertilizer, so this is what I'm going to be fertilizing. And it says to use about a teaspoon per 3-inch pot. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit around underneath the plant. Okay, and water this again, nice and generously water again. Look at this plant, so many of them are dead, and used to be so many flowers, but now they're all gone. So I'm going to trim them really quick. I'm not going to worry too much about how much I'm leaving behind. Just remove all dead if there's anything dead. Okay, leaving again probably about 10 inches on the pot. Whatever is dead, remove. Okay friends, do you remember what I did about 2 weeks ago? How I trimmed everything down to almost nothing, leaving only about 10 inches of the stems, and I fertilized it? Well, guess what? It was ugly for about a week or so, but they all grew back and they're blossoming and they are beautiful. I gotta trim this one, I gotta prune this one, but they are beautiful and they are full again of blossom. Same thing on the other ones. Let me show you. Here's another petunia pot that I trimmed down to almost nothing, leaving only 10 inches. Look, it all came back. It's full of foliage, it's full of leaves. So don't lose hope, friends. And here's the other petunia pot that I had. Look, it all came back to life. See that? It's full of foliage, it's full of flowers. Okay. So don't give up hope, guys, in the middle of the summer when everything is dying and you feel like, that's it, my petunias are done. Nope. Trim them, fertilize them, and repeat again in about a couple of weeks. So yes, friends, don't lose hope. Be encouraged and try something new.